Welcome to my blind playthrough of Dragon Quest XI. Last time, we finished the whole mermaid section and had to go through that story segment. And then got directed towards heading to this island that has monsters going in a school together with women. So we'll have to see what that is about. And I managed to pick up some side quests that I will finish off as well. So let me hit continue here. Yes, we know. I just informed YouTube and everyone what happened. All right, let's see if they have like a settings for what I have to do. Ah, there. Wait. Just various systems settings. Any changes may will affect. Okay, so I think this is the one I want. System settings. Yeah, audio settings. Um, music. Hang on. And there we go. Now there's sound for you guys as well, the viewers. Yeah, I know it's very quiet, the game, but I explained to Twitch, I think I might as well, I think YouTube owes that explanation too. The reason I took away the music is because apparently the song that is playing in this school is copyrighted. So therefore I have to mute it. And I don't quite know how to ha edit your own music to play as you stream. So therefore the solution while I'm here have to be, well, mute. But as I said, it's just the music that's muted. Everything else you shall hear, because why must everything be muted when just the music can be muted? And Red Book. There's a book called The Seven Wonders of l'Académie de Notre Matrie de Madel. I've forgotten how you're supposed to say that name. I take it from the shelf and have a closer look. Wonder number 7. The mysterious rose up the window. A student slain in a terrible accident. The spirit, once a pupil of Lacedaemon, is doomed not only to remain in our world, but to remain in the very spot where she met with her untimely death. She appears in the prep rooms at night and is never seen anywhere else. Her mournful face can be seen staring from the windows on cold and lonely evenings. At what she gazes, only she can know. Perhaps she still dreams of graduating, something she can never do, and of the chance to go out and see the big wide world. Huh. Well, not too surprising they were having a cult story well, in a school. Another, so many red books. Man, there's so many red books. Holy, wait, how many are there exactly? Let's see, one. I'm gonna count them all. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There are 9 red books. All right, I guess we just have to hunker down and go through all these 9 books. Hopefully, the majority of them are ingredients or recipes. King Charmelini's maximally marvelous idea. That title hurt my brain a little bit. Maximally marvelous idea. Can't you just say brilliant idea instead of this? Since long before the medieval king ever became a king, he lived only for his beloved mini medals, gathering as many of his little golden friends as he could as all he ever cared about. But the moment he held his newborn daughter in his arms, something changed. Suddenly he found himself caring about someone else's happiness. He wanted the best for his little girl, no matter what it took. For 3 days and 3 nights, he racked his brain trying to think how he might ensure that the princess grew to be a wise, graceful, beautiful woman who loved mini medals just as much as he did. Then, on the morning of the fourth day, as he performed his daily exercise, especially tailored to help him seek out mini medals, of course, he had an idea. Eureka! He shouted. I shall create a school where young ladies can learn of the wonders of mini medals. And so, like Idem de Notre Dame de la something something was born. Uh, o- okay. If you say so, if that's supposed to be the lore of the school. Wait, open up. Open the book and at random it sees the word jackpot printed in large letters on the page. It must be his lucky day. What? Wh- What do you mean, my lucky day? Just because I found the word jackpot in a book? What? No, wait, that's the one I read. It was another book. This one. I don't think I opened this one. Oh, it had a recipe. Yes, there were recipes in this library. Fine and dandy designs. I learned how to make smart suits, posh waistcoats, bling bling belts, bling bling belts. Ah, that was a silly recipe, but still a recipe. Another one, next level neckwear. I learned how to make stars of clarity, necklace of immunity, full moon collars, rousing rose collars, care revieres, torch of truth, protective pendant, chokers of riddance, dogged collars, papillon pendants. That was so many things in that one book. I've got so much crafting to do if I even have all the ingredients to craft all of them. Perfect picnics for monster riding mademoiselles. Okay. A skull rider's steed is fast and strong, but not so fast the rider's tummy doesn't start to rumble before he reaches his destination. Anyone who's traveled on monsterback knows that it's hungry work. Which is why, whenever I set out to see the world atop a monster mount, I make sure to pack a hearty lunch. 2 large rounds of sandwiches and a pot of coffee with 3 lumps of sugar and plenty of milk. The perfect traveler's picnic. Do people bring coffee to picnics? I mean, they might do it where in countries that drink a lot of coffee, but is it really that normal to bring coffee for picnics? I thought what you brought for picnics were, well, cold drinks, not hot drinks. Unless it's in winter, you don't bring hot drinks. Well, continuing with this story. With that in my knapsack, I'm ready to sit back and watch the world go by in style, knowing that I have a real treat awaiting me when hunger strikes. All right, any more ingredients or recipes? The medal-winning wisdom of Lady Minette Maximilian. Okay, guessing the daughter of the one that found the school. Miss Cherise, if you ever are lost as to how to be perfect little ladies, I ask you to do one thing for me. Remember the example of the mini medal hunt. What is the first thing you do when you set out in search for our little friends? That's right, we unroll our trusty world maps and think carefully about where we'll begin our search. In other words, we exercise our knowledge of the world and our powers of reason. It is these two things on which all our actions as mature, thoughtful ladies must be based. To discover mini metals is to discover the world, and this is why we seek them out. Because to be a woman in this day and age means to be a thinker and a doer par excellence. Sure, this school seems cuckoo, but you know, kind of a given considering they have mounts zombies enrolling in school. A previous year students register. Okay. So a list of all kinds of weird and wonderful names, followed by notes saying that the register for the next school year will be compiled soon. Okay. Final book. A book called All That Glitters Is Soon Gone. A Tale of Condors and Criminality by David Attenborough. Deep deep in the eastern reaches of the Champs Sauvage, a secluded valley sits high in the mountains. The locals call it the Airy Isle, for it is the nesting place of that most infernal of flying fiends, the Elysian bird. Like many of its smaller avian cousins, this bird shows a compulsive interest in objects that twinkle and glisten, and roam far and wide in search for such treasures. The most egregious example of this behavior occurred quite recently, when a particularly aggressive individual attacked a nearby manor house. The beast tore through the very roof of the building and made away with a large silver orb, the most priceless heirloom of the noble family who dwelt there. The monster was thought to have taken the orb back to the Eyre, but a party sent to recover it never returned. It seems likely that both they and the treasure they sought will never be seen again. Is that the orb that we need? Is the game trying to tell me we're gonna fight a giant bird? If so, then Jade is all over it. She's gonna kick the heck out of that bird. Also, welcome Sterling. If you wonder why the game music is muted, Sterling, it's because of copyright claims. The music playing in this school has copyright behind it, so therefore, no music allowed. To keep my channel safe. Because I wouldn't want anything to happen to this channel. Or the one I have on YouTube. Jeez, that zombie takes up... Dude. Oh, everyone else have, like, good space in between them. But I feel sorry for the student with the zombie. They take up so much space in this desk. I feel sorry for this little schoolgirl having to be neighbors with a zombie. Ah, how cute! A drawing of a platypunk, slime, healing slime, and the bat thing, which I've forgotten the name of. Alright, I think I'm supposed to go to the center to advance the story, because I think that's the room of the headmaster. Also, hello, little red one. Tut tut talk. Who's this disturbing my precious few seconds of sleep? Oh, wait a minute, you are the luminary, are you not? I was just taking a nap after spending tons of time searching for a password. Speaking of which, allow me to share the one I found with you. The Tuckle tells the password it found. I can now visit Neverglade. Tuck Talk, go and speak with the mayor of Tickington and he'll tell you how to use the password I gave you properly. There are more tacos out there whiling away. Yeah. I don't understand why they all have to repeat the same thing at the very end. Can't they think of something unique to say? What the? I can interact with this? Oh, wait. It's a Yggdrasil tree, isn't it? I did not want to talk to you, little lady. I wanted to talk to the tree. Yeah. Revisit memories of the Luminaries' quest thus far. Wait, memories? Am I just gonna see what has happened up to this point? Oh, huh. Well, that's neat that they have a way to revisit cutscenes, but, um, why must it be in this school of all places? No red books. How dare the headmaster not have any red books, or pots, or barrels? Oh, you got snow over there? Nice, Sterling, that you got snow where you are.
Ah, there you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaillé. And
That's how
this
people say
is
it.
my humble établissement, l'Académie de notre Maître des Médailles, a school in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers.
Do you have to phrase it that way?
As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini medals they can find.
Can you just give all the mini medals to me? I mean, I am the luminary after all. All the medals belong to me.
As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the cultures of the world and acquire at least a minimum of, how you say, savoir-faire.
I don't know what that means. You have to translate this to me, Maxim. Speak to me as if I'm someone that don't understand French words.
But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you. I see the most maximally adroit medal detector of my career before me.
I'm a metal detector? Is there anything the luminary can do? I can get I can pick up whatever I want and craft stuff with them. I can now apparently be a metal detector for metals. I can make trees talk to me, branches glow. Is there anything I can't do as a luminary?
However, there is one miniature problem. The academy is for young girls and young girls alone. Sadly, I cannot offer you a place here.
I wouldn't call zombie monsters as little girls, but sure, old man. Especially not the lips, especially not them. They shall not be associated with little girls. Lips are their own thing that should be put away and never to be seen again. You should not allow lips to study at your school, Maxim. That is my humble advice as the luminary to you. Kick out all the lips.
But does this mean I will allow such potential maximal to remain untapped? No! By the power vested in me, I hereby enroll you as an honorary member of l'Académie de notre Maître des Médailles.
Uh, can Can principals really do that? Just assign someone to be an honorary member? Can they really do that? Don't principals have someone that's above them, like the super inspector? Shouldn't he go it over with the super inspector to be like, hey, I saw someone that has potential to just detect metals. Can I allow him to roll in our school that's for young girls? Does he not have someone above him? Now, to the formalities. Firstly, take this. It is an object of maximal importance. Album of medalier. The album is used to keep track of how many mini medals a student collects during or in your case, it's time at the academy. For each and every mini medal that you bring to me, I'll add a minuscule stamp to its pages. And the more stamps you collect, the more maximally magnificent your rewards will be. Now go, young man. Your quest to collect the maximum number of mini medals has officially begun. Seek them out, pick them up, and bring them to me. How many medals do I have right now? I have to know before I talk to him. Like, how many do I have? I could find it in, what was it? Info? Yeah, it was an info. What was it? Other achievements? I think? No, it's not here. Ah, there we go. I have 22. I don't know if 2022 is a good number or not. Oh, wait, there are the pots. How could I miss them? And it was a mini battle right here. How very, very convenient that he just happened to have a medal right there just for me to snatch. Oh well, we have, what is it, two quests I think we were given last time? Like one of them was to reveal the big secret about our lips, and then the other was to dig up something at the schoolyard, I think. I think those were the quests we got. Yeah. Go and investigate a part of the school grounds mentioned in its pages. Yeah, that one. Student newsletter. Okay. Notice board upstairs. To asking Fastine if you're not quite sure where to find it. School board. They said upstairs? I'm pretty sure I explored everything that was upstairs, right? Didn't I? I could have sworn I walked upstairs. And I didn't see what looked like a school board? What? What? That student just running around saying, yeah, feel the burn? What? What? Is this a school board? No. Oh, okay. You were apparently. Oh, of course, I should have figured you were Bashteen. They have the word bash in it. And I guess you can bash stuff with a hammer? I'm Bastien, editor-in-chief of the school newsletter, Le Minimum Monde. Not that you'd know it from this big blank space on the noseboard. I just finished tacking up this month's issue when it got caught by the breeze and blew out a window. And to top it all off, it was an all new format. Even had the long awaited Cherry column, advice for the lovelorn from Madame Cherry herself. Were you hoping to get some advice yourself? I'm sorry, but it would take me far too long to reprint it. I've decided to write this issue off and start work on the next one instead. If you're absolutely desperate to read the Madame Cherry column, you just have to hunt down the one and only copy. It blew away in the direction of the Eddie Ire. I'll wager that some kindly monster has found it and stuck it up on a signpost somewhere. Why do I think they think that? Because it was a masterpiece, of course. Even the meanest monsters would recognize its genius and want to share it with the whole world. Why do they talk like that? But okay, so I have to go outside to find. I have to do so much for this one lips. Why? Why must I do so much for a simple lips? Also, was I supposed to go at nighttime for her thing, or could I just dig whenever? I have to ask her. What time of day was it again? Where's the shadow of the birch tree drimping? Oh, evening. Okay, understood. Evening. But I couldn't sleep to evening in this little inn, though, for some odd reason. I guess you have to wander around outside and wait for it to be evening? I guess that's what I have to do? Alright, it's still daytime, so I don't need to be here just yet. I'm gonna turn on the music again as soon as I exit this area, because it's the whole neighborhood that has that one song that is problematic as all heck. So hold up, everyone. You will get your music back. Ta-da! Music is back! Now it's not just my boring old voice and sound effects of rustling armor wandering around. Now there's some music to distract you. So now there are two types of distractions, my voice and music. I'm not gonna fight you, little rabbit. No! Good, the rabbit didn't want to fight. I thought it did. Considering... Wait. Is that a metal slime? Wait, will this generate infinite experience because this guy's riding a metal slime? Hold up. Yo, is this what I think it is? I mean, it's still part metal slime, and metal slimes give a lot of experience, so... That should mean I can't hit it with Jade, right? No, I guess... I can still hurt them. No! No! They barely have HP, though. What will Metal Slash do for damage, though? I mean, they have metal in the name. 42, I don't know if that was a lot of damage or not. I don't think it does increase damage. Why do they know just a basic heal? No! Why did the other one flee?
Another one bites the dust.
Ah, only 512 experience. No, this is so misleading. But this is so misleading. Why can they ride on a giant slime and then not give the extra EXP of a metal slime? Why are you this cruel, game developers? What have we done to deserve this? Well, I guess we'll just jump off of this metal slime then. Time to shimmy along this wall. Because I want this shiny item. Give it to me. It's mine. Platinum. Ooh. And mirror stone. Nice. And that's all there was to it. It's just the platinum. And that's still worth it though.